I just heard this creator and she made a video where she basically said that she does not take advice from men who are successful. Like when they try to coach people on how to be successful, she doesn't take advice from men. And she said because 10 times out of 10, the advice does not apply to women, and it especially does not apply to women who have children. And she was talking about this successful guy that I never heard of before, but he's successful and he gives people advice on how to be successful themselves. And one of the things that he tells people is to outsource low value tasks like cleaning your home, laundry, preparing meals. And one point that she said that really stuck out is most men aren't going to pay for those low value tasks to get done. They're just going to marry a woman and have her do all those things. Mind you, those tasks are so low value that there's people who make an actual very good living off of doing those tasks, considering the fact that those low value tasks make the world go around and help us function, but they call them low value nonetheless. I also read a comment that somebody left on a video that says marriage is the one way that guarantees that even the poorest man will have a maid. That one really stuck out to me. I think there's another statistic that says like most men who are successful in their careers have a partner that stays at home and takes care of everything for them. And that partner in turn has had to give up whatever it is they were doing in order to help that man be successful. And here's how they trick us. Here's how they trick us into doing it. They tell us women that that's how we show love to our families. The man gets to be successful, stimulate his mind on a daily basis, network, get to know interesting people, but because you love your family, you get to wash his skid mark drawers for free. And then they also trick you into thinking that that's a lady of leisure situation. I'm sorry, sister, it's not. If you were a lady of leisure, you would have a nanny, you would have a chef, you would be shopping, getting manicures, pedicures, facials, massages, and traveling the world and hanging out with your friends all the time. What you're doing is free, unpaid, I can't emphasize free enough, labor. I'm sorry, if I work a job and my boss says, hey, if you love your job, you would do this for free, I'm going to immediately tell him where he can shove his free job. Women need to get smarter, okay? Prenuptial agreements. What kind of arrangement do you have in place to make sure that if things go wrong, you're not going to be on your butt having to rebuild your life? What kind of situation do you have in place where you see some kind of money that isn't just a measly allowance that you're going to spend on things for the house, for the kids, and for your husband anyway? What happens if y'all get divorced? What happens if something happens to him? Being a stay-at-home mom is not low value. It's a very expensive job that a lot of women are doing for free. And we need to start acting like it is a high value, very expensive, very important job.